So, Payday 2 just dropped a brand new DLC, and you are not going to believe what they've just added to the game. Starbreeze, the guys who made the Payday games, have found the most potent crack in the world, and they are smoking all of it. Check this out right here. Brand new DLC for Payday 2, a 12-year-old game. Payday 2 subscription. Experience all Payday 2 DLC in a single subscription. Woo! Monthly subscriptions so we can play a 12-year-old game. That's absolutely insane. And the funniest thing about this subscription model, which is supposed to be an all-access pass, is you don't get all of the DLCs with it. Now, for everybody who wasn't around when Payday 2 was just the cream of the crop of first-person heist shooters, the joke is that Payday 2 goes on sale for about $1 every couple of months. And at one point, it was made free. Oh, would you look at that? It's actually on sale right now for $4.40. The reception to the subscription model was just as scathing as you think, but it's not actually in the comments of the DLC itself, where people are saying, hey, there's DLC missing from this all-access pass. Oh, look at all the things you're missing. Absolutely fantastic. It's all in the announcement that they made. So if we go into the Payday 2 page on my Steam library right here, we will see that Starbreeze Entertainment on September 25th released this here announcement. And I did want to talk about this significantly earlier than I did, but while this announcement was being released, I was being cut into in surgery, which is why I'm not able to talk any louder than I am now. But they actually posted this as if they were proud to introduce a subscription model to a 12-year-old game. I bet this one wasn't on your 2025 bingo card. Payday 2 is getting a subscription. It should be noted that we're not changing anything, just adding an option for those who want it. No one wants this. Literally no one wants this. Now, the developers of the Payday franchise, Starbreeze, formerly Overkill, they are quite famous for making some of the most irresponsible financial decisions of any game development company that I have ever seen. Everything except for Payday 2 has just been awful decision after awful decision, and the reception is just as scathing as you would expect. Steal cash, lose money. This ain't it, Chief. I'm pretty sure this is a slur. How are you not embarrassed by this? Can we get a 64-bit update so I don't have to play the game on medium textures anymore? No. How about subscription model? Bruh. Disgusting dev. Dead game. Actually, funnily, Payday 2 has more concurrent players than Payday 3. The game usually goes on sale for less than $1. I'm not supporting you after what you did to the game. Ain't nobody want a subscription for a 12-year-old game. Get out of here. Look at all the awards people are getting as well. This is insane. Okay, this one's definitely a bunch of slurs because they've had to blur them out. Just get off Steam. Sad to see what's happening to the studio. Jesus, where have you been for the last 10 years? I can download all... I can pirate all the DLC. So you can mod Payday 2 if you want, and one of the more popular mods on Payday 2 is called a DLC Unlocker, which gives you access to all of the DLC, but unfortunately, you may not be able to play online. So here we are. Starbreeze has actually just taken this mod that somebody made like a decade ago and have monetized it. I wish you could rate or review publishers. If you can rate and review publishers, they take a hit when they do scummy shit like this. Out of money, are we Scambreeze? Yes, Petro, they are. Jackhammer N7 here has just given them a thumbs down. GVO here has also just mentioned the DLC Unlocker. These comments are so funny as well. You've on nothing on to be happy. Doesn't include the completely overkill pack, because getting the stuff from here then would be easier than instead of paying $400 for a key on a sketchy site. Somebody gave this guy a clown emoji. That's probably because Sheep right here doesn't know that they can just unlock all the DLC for free with a mod. Not on my 2025 bingo card. Starbreeze continuing to shower their legacy and shit is always on the bingo. I'm gonna rip my stitches. Please give us money, please. Payday 3 didn't do well. Give me your money, please. This is actually a decent deal. It works for Paradox Interactive. This guy's got 4 clown emojis. This is actually something on Steam called clown farming. If you get a sticker on your comments on Steam, you get free points that you can use to buy things from the Steam store. Clown farming is where you just say something that's obviously a troll so that other people just give you these stickers here. Please close up shop. This is insulting. Holy hell. That's sad. And here I was thinking Starbreeze couldn't sink any lower. Silly me. Your greed knows no limits. Even Judas hates this, and Judas is famous for bad takes. What the f***? That's how you celebrate Payday 3's birthday. Now, I'm only on the 3rd page of these really funny comments, by the way. There are 81 pages of comments that are exactly like this, and all of them are funny. And you know how I mentioned all the clown farming before? Check this out. Boom. Look at that. 200 points, and they've gotten 2,000 of these stickers. Starbreeze has farmed up 400,000 Steam points from Clown Reacts alone. That earnings report is not looking pretty. Zulu here with a well thought out fuck off. Humble, desperate, piss off. Just download the DLC Unlocker mod. You're welcome. Thank you, ass wizard. Literally, who asked for this? No one. Joglot here obviously missed the history of Starbreeze. Of course, this is why Payday 3 is garbage. They don't care about the player base and people still support them. Just have to make those record profits. Starbreeze don't make record profits. They make losses. This announcement is worse than the entirety of Payday 3. I'm gonna leave all the review reading right here because this right here by Admiral Napkin is my sentiment. Payday 3 was an enormous fuck up. In Payday 2, there were 5 different playstyles. Each of those playstyles containing 3 skill trees that you can invest into so that the game is actually fun and a little bit more diverse, I guess. In Payday 3, there was 1 skill line. You go for buffs. Buffs are activated by sliding or crouching or doing anything, and they're temporary. It's just not the way to make a game these days. It would have done really well in maybe 2003, 2004, but not 2025. I'm also trying to find the website for the Star VR so I can show you guys what an absolute flop that was too. It was a VR headset. They were selling them for about $3,000 US each, and the only benefit that they had was a wider field of view, which if you play enough VR, you barely notice. But going through all of their websites to try and find where I can see this goddamn thing, I actually found right here on Starbreeze's corporate website that they made a typo in their own website up here. We can visit startbreeze.com up here, which actually takes us to the official Starbreeze website. Building community by making games. How many people are playing Payday 3 right now? Well, it looks like they fluctuate like crazy. This is probably because people work weeks and have weekends. Makes a lot of sense, but there's been a massive resurgence recently. And when I say massive, I mean 2,000 players online, which is not massive. That's really just bad. By the way, this isn't kind of like a, at this time, this many players were on. This is how many players fired up the game in this day. So over here at this huge peak, on the 26th of May, almost 3,000 people started the game. Day 1, 77,000 players. Nice. Day 2, I imagine, is where this is getting at 40,000 players, and then just riding the floor that whole way through. By the way, if you guys want to see all of the stats for your favorite games as well and how the community reacts to them, this website's called steamdb.info. It's really, really handy for getting a lot of measurable metrics about games. Right now, there's 1,305 people in game, and it's supposed to be their birthday. I'm trying to find literally anything about the Star VR headset as well, but it seems like it's been completely scrubbed from the internet. Here we go, here's one. $3,200 in the US. They look like absolute ass. They've got a wide field of view though. You can actually see that inside of the lenses here. But unfortunately, the downside is that because of the wide field of view, they have to have a low resolution. Yeah, look at that. You don't even meet 2K per eye for $3,000. Or here in my country of New Zealand, that'd be closer to $5,000 to $6,000. It's insane. I don't know what the hell is going on with Starbreeze, but I would be genuinely surprised if the company does not liquidate within the next year or two. I thought I'd mention as well, my life has completely changed. I haven't uploaded in a wee while, which you've probably noticed. And the reason for that is I have gone out to try and start a life. Literally as simple as that. I'm studying for a diploma in business. I'm pretty good at it as well. It just feels natural to me. I've signed up to a couple of charities as well. I'm helping them out in the background as well. So that's kind of why I haven't really been on the internet as much as I would have liked to have been. But as soon as I can afford an editor, the videos are going to be pumping straight back out again. So thanks for watching. And if you want to go leave a negative comment on Starbreeze's announcement for the new subscription model for a 12-year-old game, you are more than welcome to. And until the next time there's funny news that I make a video about, it's going to be lights out for me. Bye-bye.